Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you're well and you're rested, and so are your families. If you're new to All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back into my A1s who are my day ones. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for everything that you do for our space. For those of you who have been sharing the channel. I am truly grateful. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Let's go on and tap into the energy. Thank you so much, Divine, for allowing us to be here. I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Mm. Any negativity or any toxicity being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe, for the universe to do with that energy as the universe sees fit. Ashe, and thank you. Hmm. Family, I feel like somebody never saw this coming. Okay, they never saw something coming. I feel like you are very protected through your prayers, okay, and your shield of faith. You wear a spiritual armor here. There were some enemy tactics that maybe you weren't aware of. It could have even been the players involved. They're regretting everything right now. A lot of these people have been false persons in your life, okay? They may have been fake all the time, people that you couldn't trust them because they lied all the time. They were very sneaky, low vibrational, manipulative, con artist type people. Your DNA or your energy signature or something about that is very divine, okay? You're special to the Most High God. Maybe these energies didn't know this, okay? This is the energy. Mm. So you've been dealing with a lot of fake people in your life, but you've been being protected through your prayers. So I feel like your prayers have been protecting you from a lot of fake, sneaky, low vibrational energies. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, presence, connection, higher self, balance, and healing. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. It's pretty blunt, just right out there with it, right, Spirit? Right with it. Okay. Let's see here, family. Let's see what else the divine needs and wants you to know about this. I heard that. Yeah, it had everything to do with some terms here. Okay. Maybe your spiritual team is working out some terms on your behalf. Okay. Somebody may want to come in and negotiate with you, possibly even begging. Is that what that says? Yeah, possibly even begging. Oh boy. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, after they did some research or something, they became very jealous. Okay. So someone here is thinking about you. They could have been looking at your profile, creeping. You may have blocked this person. Whatever they found out, though, they're jealous of it now. Mm. They could be talking behind your back, being very envious, pettiness, petty energy. Okay. Trying to do things to you to seek attention. Tell me more, spirit. Mm. You know what I'm picking up here, though? Shit, it's so many people. Yeah, so many people that put on a facade when it came to their emotions and really how they felt. They were putting on a front, okay, having some sort of hidden motives, very weird behavior. Mm. This could have been, bothering you as well. Like, 1 minute they're on, 1 minute they're off. This up and down, in and out, clashing of waves type energy here. Hmm. They may have run into a lot of issues trying to search for you. Somebody could have been trying to search for you so that they could pay you a visit. Damn. Tell me more about that, please and thank you. Yeah, I can make it up. Being sneaky. Now they're in denial because they got caught. Yeah, it was communicated that somebody could have been searching for you. Okay. I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. All right. But whatever it is, they were sneaking. Okay. Somebody confronted them about this and they tried to deny it, but then it was obvious because something about they're able to look at your logs, everybody's logs. Okay. Big Brother's able to see everything. So somebody tried to deny the fact that they were looking for your address or looking for you to come and, pay you a visit. But it was communicated, it was seen, okay, that someone was looking for you. They were trying to get away from that or trying to lie about it or get away from it. But this was something that was insustainable. It's almost like, they just had an urge, like something was drawing them to you or something like that. This jealousy could have been drawing somebody to you so that they could either play more heart games or, I mean, play more mind games, pulling on your heart, okay, stringing you along, maybe even something else. Mm, mm, mm. Then this could have happened around the fall. And the divine is saying it's some sort of a mire. Mm. They could be reminiscing about a time you guys were together. You may have moved away from this energy. Yeah, they're involved with a third party, but they're still stalking you. Shit. Ooh, wait. Possibly want you to come back. Mm-mm. But this is this person that was putting on this facade. They're definitely involved with someone else. They have someone else. You've left them, but they are looking for a way to come back to you. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. You may have a new boo, or there's a new boo that's here. Okay. They may even have put on a facade with this new person. They may have left you for someone and threw it in your face, made you feel like they found somebody better than you, but that was just a facade. No, whatever. Okay, yeah, you're closed off to it. You're closed off to that family. Ugh, I hope so, because that's too much. Ugh, already. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This is giving me like, a lot of people, they move on. They go their way, they move on. It's like, okay, we didn't work out, not a problem, right? This is giving me the energy like somebody, they were cool. They were cool with moving on from you, family, until you did something. Had this big breakthrough, okay? This big breakthrough that you had, now they're like, oh, damn, I left them too quick. I should have gave them another chance. I should have, you know what I mean? Kind of energy, but you're closed off to that. I feel like you're closed off to them trying to come back in and re-represent themselves as a new boo or somebody that could be, reconsidered. And they may try to come back around the fall, spirit is saying. Yeah, around the fall. They may be trying to come back around the fall. Mm-mm. That's here. Mm. Trying to make their way back around. Boy, I tell you. And you may see signs and evidence of this. Law enforcement could actually know of this person. This person feels to me like, they may have been stalking you. Law enforcement may know about this. They tried to get away from law enforcement through some sort of denial of it. Ugh. That's too much. I'm just telling you, man, that's too much already, you know? It's like this person right here needs to get a life. Definitely. They need to find other options other than you. What is this? Yeah, I can't make it up. They got to find other options than you because this person is seriously obsessed and there's evidence of their obsession. It's like they don't want anybody else but you type energy. Now, when you wanted them, they didn't want you, but now they are just like obsessively stalking you. Ugh. And I don't know why they don't want to move on. They're closed off to other options. Ugh. Mm-mm. Yeah, you could be getting random calls, not making sense, folks just hanging up or not saying anything at all, or 3-second call type energy. Yeah, it's coming from a water sign that you threw in the trash. They feel like a big old clown now. I can't make it up. It's coming from a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy that possibly they feel like you threw them away or you threw the connection away. You're no longer interested in them or something like that. Yeah, you ghosted them. Wow, I didn't even see that here. How did ghosted get here? Confirmation on the chime. So you ghosted them and they feel like a clown now. Shit. So there is evidence that somebody has been seriously stalking you. Shit. They could even be stalking you in your dreams, visiting you through the spiritual realm, receiving downloads and confirmations. You could have been doing this. I feel like this person also has a family. They feel to me like they are living mm, a secretive life behind closed doors. Really. Hmm. Like this energy is, yeah, I can't look. They are longing. They're tripping over this separation. Okay. And there's evidence that they are obsessed about this separation. Yeah. They're looking at you like you were the gift, you are the gift, but they lost out on the gift. So now it's like they need to move around, I feel. I feel this energy really needs to move around. Mm. Ooh, you got to be careful, family out here, just especially nowadays. You really have to be careful about, who and this could have been a relationship 5 to 7 years ago. I just heard possibly 10 years ago, but this energy for whomever you are, you've taken a different route. They see you differently. You are now independent, self-sufficient, or something like that to this energy. They're seeing that your life is sweet. They want to come back in. I don't know who that message is for, but that's what I just heard. Yeah, they want to come back in because they see how resilient you are. Tell me more, spirit. They want to come back in because they see your resilience. Yeah, and whatever they've been seeing it. Ooh, somebody is sitting up here watching you be victorious. Okay, they're seeing that you were, wow, the answer to all of their questions. You were the answer. Something about you being victorious alone now for whomever this message is resonating with. Only take what resonates. This is a general reading. This may not be your message, okay? But somebody here is looking at, your victory after possibly leaving them. Someone is in awe of your victory after you left them. Ain't that how it goes, though, family? I ain't studying you until you know what I'm saying. You make something for you, make something out of your life, or do something for yourself. Now all of a sudden you're back on this person's radar. Ooh, and look what I look over and see. There is a rude awakening, okay, for this person at this very time. There's a rude awakening. Things fell apart to make a way for a sturdier foundation for you. That's a rude awakening for them, though, okay? Because there is no peace without war with this person. Oh boy. And this is like somebody trying to come back around because they see your life as sweet. I keep hearing that. They see your life as sweet. So there is a rude awakening for this person because they see your life as sweet. Lord, are you serious? Yes. And here's your energy. There's no turning back. That bridge was burnt. Oh. I'm over it. Look, you got the page of cups in the reverse, okay? This person is definitely not happy, okay? You not willing to go back to anything in the past has them butt hurt, okay? They're butt hurt right now. They're not happy about that whatsoever. Eh, because there is no doubt in your mind that you would ever get back with this person. This person is livid. They going through it. They having a rude awakening, okay? I feel like they're having a rude awakening to whom they are as well. Then now they're starting to realize why you left them. They were holding you down. They realize why you left them now. They're starting to realize why you left them now. Hmm. Mm. And that's what's really eating them up, I feel. It's because you realize this person could have been the reason you were stagnant in life. They were causing you stagnation. Now that you've moved on, they're upset about that. Okay, family? I'm just going to tell you right now, they're upset about that. They're upset at the fact that you have moved on and done better without them. Mm, mm. Ten of Wands energy. Yeah, they're overloaded. They're burdened right now with a lot. This person is burdened right now with a lot, especially if they came looking for you and only found that you're being guarded by your spiritual thing. Spirit. Wow, your spiritual theme and team. Wow. Okay. There's a theme here or something like that. I don't know what that meant, but yeah, by your spiritual team, you're being guarded through your prayers by your spiritual team from this person. Wow. Let me see. Yep. Queen of Pentacles energy. And this is how they see you. They see you as being this Queen of Pentacles. They see you as being nurturing. They see you as being somebody who is career driven, savvy with your money, or something like that. Um, they may even be seeing that, you've gained a lot more since you haven't been with them. Ooh, wait. And that's what's got them so obsessed with you. Maybe when you were with them, you couldn't really grow the way you wanted to grow because they were in the way. They were in the way. Their low vibrational energy was keeping you stagnant. But since you left them, now they're seeing you flourish, and this is eating this person up. I feel like they tried to come towards you and got met with the ten. Look at the bottom of the deck and got met with the Ten of Swords because somebody has been protecting you with this giving, receiving energy. I feel like, energetically protecting you, maybe physically protecting you because they know that you have an obsessed stalker out here. They know about an obsessed stalker that you have. Somebody was met with the Ten of Swords. And I don't feel like it was a betrayal. It was just something they didn't know about. They didn't know you were heavily guarded, heavily protected. As above, so below. You could be being protected by a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Hmm. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. Maybe this King of Pentacles is not as, that could have been their energy too. They could both, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. One is a King of Pentacles in the upright, one is one in the reverse. Okay. One may be more financially stable than the other one. Okay. Hmm. Yes. Gee whiz. They going through, I mean, I feel like, this energy here could be wishing they had taken a new direction or they had moved to calmer waters with whomever they were with, but they know you've definitely taken a different direction. This direction was unexpected. They didn't expect you to go this route. Somebody didn't expect you to go this route. I'm hearing that you're a good girl. They said you were a good girl, right? Yeah, you transitioned. You put everything that was in the past behind you to an end. You moved on. Scorpionic energy out here with the death card. You moved on. But somebody, they don't like the fact that you've moved on and that this bridge is burnt or that this bridge is no longer existing. It's a bridge that that can't be rebuilt. I don't know what kind of energy this is because I mean, if you're 5 years over somebody, what the hell? Why would they even be trying to come back into your life 5 years later? That doesn't make sense. Shit. You know how much stuff happened in 5 years? I can't even remember, everything that happened in the last 5 years except for the shit that was very impactful. But yeah, look, Seven of Pentacles, I'm telling you, you put an ending to something so that you could move forward and reap the benefits of your rewards, okay? Or reap the benefits of your hard work, okay? This energy wanted to come back towards you. It was like they didn't have any other option or they looked at it like, there was nobody else that could possibly compare to you or something like that. But you already put an ending to the facade. Okay, they could have been gaslighting you. You could have found out they were cheating or whatever the case may be. I don't know, family, but I'm just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Yet. Okay, I'm like, damn. The fact that this is like a 5 to 7 to 10 year old relationship is just blowing my mind right now. Somebody could have ran their mouth about your progress on this new path, whatever it is. Okay. You could be somebody that is definitely diving deep into your spirituality. You may have opened up a spiritual shop, I'm hearing. Peace. Tell me more. Oh man. It feels to me like somebody just, they yeah, look, and that flew way over here. Look, I cannot make it up. They're sitting over here like I feel like what's hitting them is they never saw it. They never saw it, I feel like, they always were shadowed over you, okay? They could never see the trees for the forest, or they couldn't see the forest for the trees or something like that, right? Like you were right in their face, but they still didn't recognize it because they were so busy being dominant, domineering over you, trying to, be in the front of the scene at all the time or something like that. And you were quietly working in the background and they didn't see it. And this is what is that, a Libra? That's Libra energy. Wow. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn came out a few times. This could be a Libra. Ooh, shut up. I just heard lion ass Libra. So this was a lion ass Libra. Or that's only take what resonates, family. Okay, shit. I don't have no Libra in my placement, so I don't know. But somebody you could have just been thinking this lion ass Libra. Yeah, they broke your heart, or you broke theirs. I feel like they could have broke your heart. Okay, they could be a Libra cusp. I don't even know. Okay, but they broke your heart. Yeah, because it was always, them trying to win at all costs. Now they're sitting up here wishing that they had held on to you, but that bridge is burnt. Mm, that bridge is burnt, and it's been communicated. That bridge is burnt. It's been communicated. You have moved on from any tower or anything they were trying to bring into your life that was a tower moment. You've moved on from it. Okay, y'all have different beliefs, different setup when it comes to, your mind frame, the mindset, how you think, how they think. This is Nine of Swords energy for them though. The fact that you would never even consider bringing them back into your life or towards you, or you dealing with them in any kind of way, this has got them in this Nine of Swords energy. They could be worried about some things right now. There could be some things transpiring in their life right now that they're worried about. Maybe they don't want you to know about it. Mm, 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 mm. And this is the truth at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords. Like somebody was searching for you. Queen of Swords right behind it. Maybe this message is bringing you clarity that somebody has been looking for you. Yes, with the Fool behind it and the Empress. Listen, let me tell you, with the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Fool, and the Empress, let me tell you, you spoke your truths about being stopped. Hmm. And somebody knows you were being stopped. I feel like the your ex from years back could have had a lot to do with stalking you. They partnered with some of your old employers. They worked with, they collaborated with people. There was some sort of teamwork here. Somebody could have collaborated to see if they could find your whereabouts. Really? That may be why you are under some sort of heavy protection through your prayers. Hmm. Tell me more, Spirit. And then you have a Queen of Wands in reverse. So they could have been working with a fire sign energy, Aries. I feel like this Queen of Wands in reverse, very jealous energy. Okay. Someone that also wanted to see, you not be successful or you not to succeed. I feel like this could have been somebody that was helping them search for you because they were telling this person one thing and their intentions was something totally different. Okay. But there's a feminine energy here, a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Hmm. And what is this? Hangman. Yeah. There was somebody they were working with. Whatever was put on pause, whatever was, hmm. I feel like they were trying to hold on to something. There was something that they were trying to hold on to. It was on hold, but they have to release it now. This Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody that's very jealous, very insecure. Okay. Very money hungry, materialistic energy to me. There could have been some sort of terms of conditions or something like that. Let me see. If you would have allowed this person to come back in. What is all this that keep flipping over? Hold on, family. I don't want to take all that. That's a lot. I say family. If you don't like it, then I'll call you collective. Yeah. Three of Wands. This was somebody that was waiting on some sort of ship to come in, waiting on some sort of money. This could have been somebody that wanted to run off with this energy, or this energy was like when they get this money or when they get something, they could be together. But I feel like this energy was really looking for you for what? To, for the Ace of Cups. Some sort of, union, love. You get the Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person could have been looking for you so that you could come back into their life. This, I don't know why they felt like you were their soulmate, but maybe they feel like you're their soulmate now. Crazy. Yeah, they feel like you're their soulmate now. This is a kindred spirit all of a sudden. Like, you're everything they had ever wanted or wished for. But they could have worked with a Queen of Wands in the reverse that was trying to put some things on hold, but they can no longer put it on hold. Somebody could also be in fear that, whatever this is that you're waiting for, that, you're going to take that with your Ace of Cups and this Queen of Cups and go your merry way. The Ace of Cups is all about newness, new beginnings, new love, new life. And that's what somebody's looking at now. You're about to go take something on your merry way. Now I just did all that shuffling to look. Yep, I can't make it up. New beginnings. And you could be leaving a King of Wands behind, somebody that, was definitely not stable, always doing something impulsive. I feel like they're a lying energy, this Libra and this King of Wands energy. They could have been like big, huge liars, or they could have been very manipulative. Hmm. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, that's what it boils down to. No one wants you to be single, sexy, and handsome, or single, sexy, and beautiful on your own with the Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups energy. Whatever it is, they were trying to stop you from being independent, but I feel like you're already independent anyway. But you may have had to defend yourself constantly against these energies. Ugh, and that's so draining. Mm, yeah, you was having to constantly defend yourself against the devil. And that's why you left this energy. Yeah. I feel like actions have been taken against them, especially if it was found that they, were stalking you. Hmm. Wow. Shit. Yep. They were definitely stalking you, trying to visit you in your dreams, possibly send you some sort of nightmares. Some of y'all don't dream at all. Some of you dream, can't even remember the dream. So all that was a hazy illusion. Mm, this is crazy. Yeah. Somebody needs some sort of defend some sort of defense here, okay? They're proclaiming their innocence here, but it was obvious that they were stalking you. Yeah. Wow. At the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this had a lot to do with this omen. Okay. They could have been doing some sort of listen here. Wow, that came flipping out. They could have been doing some sort of dark ritual. Okay. Trying to cause you some sort of, I don't know. It says, death and rebirth. Okay. But somebody was definitely stalking you. You may have been tapped into that through your spiritual roots. This is giving me 10 of Pentacles energy. You're deeply rooted in spirituality. It's been passed down by your ancestors. I can't make it up. Mm. Following the moon. They could have been doing moon magic. It's too much. Tell me more, spirit. They were doing some sort of moon magic. Mm-mm. Yeah, they took a journey. They traveled, definitely traveled towards you in your dreams. Yep, the auroral dream. Somebody was definitely trying to invade your space through your dreams. Astro travel, trying to master this under the moon. Look, that was bad. Okay. They got hit with a lot of chaos here. They could be going through some sort of struggles. Shit. What does that say? Falsehood. Like, yeah, like, damn, that look creepy. They was going through a lot, yeah. So don't be fooled, okay, by any of these energies out here, because this is creepy. Yeah, there was a lot of tricks and misleading and mental traps that you left behind. That's why you won't deal with this person again. But they're mad at that, okay? They're mad at that, and they're mad that they got caught coming towards you because they were unaware that you were prayed up, and your spiritual team answered your prayers and kept you protected from this crazy motherfucker right here. Yes, from this twin flame. Like, this is somebody you learned a lesson from. You ain't worried about no twin flame or none of that. You've learned your lesson. You've moved on. You're now only available for pure love. That's the problem. They know, look, they know, family. They know about your spiritual energy. They know about your mystic power. Okay. They know about your inner magic and your divine force. This energy out here knows they dropped the ball when they left you or you left them. I feel like it could have been a combination of you leaving them because they were adding too much stress and pressure to your life. They were also, low vibrational, keeping you down. You left them for some of you. For some of you, it was the divine moving them out of your life, out of your way. You're happy. But this energy wanted to come back towards you to the point where they have been stalking you. And that is now evident. Mm-mm. Okay. So I'm going to leave this message here. Hopefully it resonates or provides you with some clarity. I'm going to start saying that. Hopefully it provides you with some clarity on the matter. Okay. All right, family. So let's get ready to close out. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you for being here. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.